Hey everybody! So today we're filming the second update to my Fantastic Ladies collab that is the panning games. So I do actually have a Fallen tribute. We will start there and then we can just like maybe touch on everything else and then we'll do the things I don't think I touched at all this update. So I managed to finish the IBY highlight color number 2. I was using this as an all-over setting powder. I repressed it because I picked it up to use it one day and it kind of fell apart, and I can show you pictures of that. And after I repressed it, it seemed to go a lot slower than before, so I'm not sure what was with that sorcery, but it's done. Now, things I've made decent progress on. Let's start at the top and we'll work our way down. This is my collab foundation. I actually haven't marked the side, but I'm kind of confused of which side to mark. So I was marking it over here, but if you look, this is all stuck to the side, and then you flip it over and there's this huge gapping. So I think I might mark it lower than this like lip is, because I think that's the most accurate mark for it, is if I marked it like right there. But I have used this 28 times. And we have gone down from the beginning of the project. I had 159 grams and now we are at 149 grams for the entire weight of the product. So we have made a 10 gram difference, which that's good progress. I have finished up my BB cream that was in my 18 and 2018, so I will be able to focus on the complexion products in this project now a lot more full-heartedly. The other complexion product I have in this is my Oh So Fresh Skin Tint. There's only been 3 grams of change since the inception of the project. So we started at 40 grams, we are now at 37, and I have used this 5 times between last update and this update. I'll make notations on the screen and all that stuff. So the next item that I put good use into is this. This is the e.l.f. Beauty Shield SPF 50 Skin Perfecting Primer, and I have used this 10 times, and we've gone from the beginning of the project from 58 grams to 53 grams. So 5 grams of difference. I'm not using this one as much as the other primer in this project, mainly because I use that one when I go to work because I work grades and I don't really need SPF at night. So I've been using this on days that like it's the day and I'm getting ready to do stuff, like days I have my daughter and I have to pick her up from school, that kind of stuff. Now I have used Chickadee once, but it has no like noticeable like change to it. I fish it out of this here compact. So still 4 grams, and there's only been 2 total uses since the beginning of the project, so nothing too exciting there. My ColourPop Lippy Stick in Aquarius. Oh, the paper's falling over. So much information down here. I have used this 20 times, and we went from 11 grams at the beginning to 10 grams now. That's all I have left. If I flip it the other direction, line it up, we are at that red line now. I'm holding it just right, you see. So I've made good progress on this. I have no doubt that if I was just wearing this on a regular basis, this would be done super quick, because of just the nature of the formula of these. I mean, I'm almost half done with it and I barely used it. But I have a lot of other lip products I'm using in other projects, so I'm only using products in this project occasionally. Then my ColourPop Dream Castle Gloss. So last time I mentioned separating. There is separation like right here. And I'm not sure if there's like products stuck up here or if that's where we actually are with it. I don't know if you guys can even tell because of all the glitter. but before the separation was higher, so maybe it is actually just going down and there's like glitter stuck to the side. I don't know. I have used this gloss 11 times and I'm still only at 26 grams, which has been the same weight it's been. I've put good use into it, and like I said, I do think it's like settling and maybe trying to show me where it's at, but can't really tell. It's okay. Now, I did use Red Apple Lipstick Vamp, which is this one, once, but there's no noticeable... One sec, I gotta sneeze. Okay, all better now. Which is not any noticeable progress. No. Hold it right there. No noticeable progress. And I've also seen no weight difference, which makes sense because I barely use this. My lighting is very, very, very bright right now, and I think it's because I held that paper up and it like auto-corrected. But I think we're actually true to color for once. It's a good thing. Okay, so that brings us to the single eyeshadow I've been using the most, and it is actually in my Makeup Geek and Manny MUA palette. And I've used Luna 8 times, no, 9 times, sorry. Oh, no, 7. I was looking at the wrong tally marks. 7. And we've actually got a little bit of a dent in it. I really like Luna. It's a very nice shadow. I was playing with it quite a bit, but I did not weigh this palette because I was using other products in it, and using other products while trying to track progress on one thing is not an accurate way to assess product usage. So we have used that 7 times and it has made a visual change. I will post the pictures. Now, I actually started using Makeup Geek's Love Letter again, which is one of the 2 blushes I have in this project. Words are hard. It doesn't look like a lot has changed. I am probably going to start using this as a transitional color because I ran out of the transitional color I was using for like cooler looks like this. So we'll see how that turns out. I didn't do it today yet. But I have used this 8 times and I've already gone down 1 gram in usage. So I used it 4 times at the beginning of this project, 8 times now, and it was 38 grams and is now 37. It doesn't look like there's been much change, at least I don't think you can see much. Maybe if I turn it right there. There's no dent in it, like you can kind of tell where the brush has been scratching at it. But we have change, which is good. And then my Flower Beauty spray, it's over here. We are down to here now, which is about the same amount of progress I had last time, maybe a teensy bit more. And I have used this, oh, this is a lot of tally marks, 30 times, so every day. I have gone from 126 grams for the entire product to 84. So we just flying through this. I don't think it's going to take more than maybe 3 more updates to get this done. I really like the sprayer on this, and I can use this every day no matter what I'm doing with my face. So, good things. Oh, I just dug my nail into something. Oops. So, the last thing on this page before I have to flip it over is my Kira Weiss Lover's Choice lip tint. And I've used it twice and there's no change in weight, but today is a usage, so it's that color on my lips. I like these, I really do. I need to focus on more of the lip products in this project, but until I get my mini lippy project pan done, I'm kind of like stronging arming myself into a corner. Alright, now we're kind of getting to the things that like some are exciting and some just like aren't in general. So let's start with Pamplemousse. I've used the absolute bejesus out of Pamplemousse, and now there's barely anywhere to it. Oh look, you can see me. Look at me. It's one of those things where like I tap into it and I have more than enough pigment, so I can't use it very much. But I have used this, just this last update alone, 29 times. Like, that's a lot of times to use it. I'm counting right, 5, 10, 15, 20. Sorry, 24 times. My math is off. But yeah, it's just not moving. And that's kind of why I started using a love letter again, because I was just like, I'm done with you for now. It's a little bit discouraging when you're putting a lot of effort into something and you don't see a lot of like turnover, I guess. And my lighting changed again. So the next item is Makeup Geek's Moon Phase, which is a highlighter. We have not made any weight change, but there is some visual change. If I can get another palette. So I've been focusing my brush, quite obviously, right in there. And we have like a divot. So I have used this 27 times this last update. And I will continue to use it until we hit pan. Now the next item is this NYX Red Lip Liner in Red Tape. It is now at 5 grams. We started at 6, and I have used this 7 times. Hold it up on the paper. We are right at that red line now. So, made some good progress. Auto-locking it to try and stay the right color. So good progress there. Every time I've been reaching for a red lip product, I've been using this. And then my BU Natural Nude. I've used this another 5 times. And there's no visual change to it, and there's no weight change to it. I need to use it way more to get any kind of like progress that's showable. It's a good lip product, I just need to use it more, and I've been using a lot more bold colors at work, so I don't want to like put this on and then put a red on top of it later. So it just hasn't been touched as much as it probably needs to get used up, but I've touched it, it just doesn't look like it. Then we are at my Silkissime eyeliner in Plum. And we are down to here. So I used this 14 times. This is a very creamy eyeliner, and I find it goes really quick. Hold it up to the paper, you can see that I've made a significant jump. And that's because, as I said, it's really creamy and it goes really fast. While I was doing my like red smoky eyes that I was doing for my Harry Potter like project pan, I was using this as my eyeliner, and that worked really nice. I haven't used it in a while though. Probably could have used it up if I had tried. Now, the last product I have put a lot of effort into using is this. So if you've seen my like first update, you would know that I Frankenified Pure Sculptor's Innovator color from the Sculptor palette because I didn't think it was a good color for me. And apparently last update I had already hit pan and I just didn't know it because I didn't like see the little bit dot of baby pan. So we are here now. It's a big change, I know. It's a very big change. We are weighing 1 gram less than last time, so we went from 10 to 9. I believe the actual pan weight is 7 grams, so we probably have like 2 grams of product left. And I've used this every single day, which brings us to a total of usages for this period up to 29. So, at this rate, hopefully it'll be gone in an update or two, but we've done good. Now, for the things that I have not touched, we'll start with things in this palette that I haven't shown you yet. So, Karma, haven't touched it, no change. Ooh. Smoke, haven't touched it, no change. Coral Sand, haven't touched it, no change. Last few things I haven't touched. Modern Minerals eyeshadow in En Pointe, haven't touched, no change. And then Sacred from RMS, haven't touched it, so no change. Everything else I've put a lot of effort into using. I just wasn't able to focus on everything this period because I have a lot of projects going on and I'm kind of stretched in every direction. But it's okay. I think I've been doing good so far and I'm excited to see everybody else's progress. I know some people are updating their first update already, so I'm gonna try and make sure I got caught up with everybody. But I will link the master list down below like always. I will also make notations on everything I used, and I hope you all have a good day wherever you are. I gotta go get finished getting ready for work. Alright, bye.